Ava had always found comfort in routine. Whether it was her weekly yoga class, her signature oat milk latte from the cafe down the street, or the warm familiarity of Salon Vivid, routine made life feel safe, curated, under control. For the past 5 years, she'd visited the same stylist, Clara, for every trim, highlight, and style. They'd grown together through prom, university applications, breakups, and internships. But nothing in life stays the same forever. It started like any other appointment. The early summer air carried the scent of jasmine as Ava stepped into the salon, her long honey blonde hair glistening under the morning sun. Her blue eyes, curious, bright, expressive, immediately searched for Clara. But before she could wave, she caught sight of someone unfamiliar. He stood by the far end of the salon, adjusting a station that looked completely different from the others. Sleek black leather chair, a dark polished wood counter with a roulette wheel perched on top. He was tall, lean, with raven black hair swept back in a modern undercut, his arms inked with intricate tattoos. The sign above his mirror read, Ava tilted her head slightly, intrigued. "Who's the new guy?" she asked as she greeted Clara. Clara grinned as she led her to the usual seat. "That's Leo. Just joined last month. Bit of a wild card. He offers haircut roulette. You pull a card blindfolded. Whatever it says, he does it. No takebacks." Ava laughed nervously. People actually agree to that? Surprisingly, yes. Mostly those who crave change, or heartbreak haircuts, Clara said, wrapping a wide white paper neck strip snugly around Ava's neck before fastening a green PVC barber cape over her shoulders. Ava always loved that moment, the crisp sound of the cape being secured, the feeling of being wrapped in glossy material, protected and pampered. Clara added a clear plastic shoulder cape for extra protection as she began prepping the dye. The faint smell of bleach and color activator filled the air. Ava glanced back at Leo's chair more than once as her foils were set. He had a gentle smile as he spoke to an older client, then spun the wheel dramatically. Laughter erupted. He pulled a card and raised an eyebrow before getting to work, transforming her hair into a sleek, asymmetrical bob with underlights of teal and purple. Mesmerizing. Ava leaned back in her chair, heart oddly fluttering. She liked control, liked knowing exactly how she'd look walking out of the salon. But something about Leo's unpredictability sparked a hidden itch in her. She felt her breath catch as he met her gaze for a second and smiled. "Don't be stupid," she told herself. But it was too late. That night, Ava couldn't stop thinking about him. She searched him online. At Leo.Sheeralchemy. His profile a gallery of transformations, shaved designs, bold chops, vivid colors, even fully bald clients with intricate tattoos. His bio. Sheer instinct, style by fate. He had no girlfriend, no kids, only comments from grateful clients and 1 or 2 stylists joking about his lucky chair. She followed him. He followed her back. No message, just quiet acknowledgement. Over the next few weeks, Ava's thoughts kept returning to that moment. That chair, that roulette. Her carefully planned life suddenly felt stale, predictable. She stared at her reflection one evening after work, her blonde waves tumbling down her back like golden silk. Gorgeous. Polished. Safe. She hated it. She walked into Salon Vivid in her blue leather pants, snug and smooth with each step, and a fitted white t-shirt tucked in, her long hair braided loosely down her back. She didn't book Clara. This time she walked straight to Leo's station. His eyes lit up when he saw her. "Ready to take a chance?" he asked, voice low and velvety. She nodded. "Yes." He gestured grandly toward the chair. "Then sit, and trust me." She eased into the chair, heart pounding. He fastened a fresh white neck strip around her throat with the practiced ease of a magician. Then came the familiar athara, green PVC barber cape. Heavy, slick, and smooth. It made her feel vulnerable and thrilled. Over that, he layered a clear plastic shoulder cape, snapping it carefully in place. Then gently, he tied a soft black blindfold around her eyes. All set? He asked near her ear. She swallowed. Yes. He extended the velvet pouch of cards. She reached inside and drew one, her fingers trembling. He pulled it from her hand and went quiet. No sound. Then the click of clippers turning on. Her stomach flipped. You're sure? Leo asked softly. Her voice shook but was firm. Do it. The first touch of clippers down the center of her head felt like a bolt of electricity. Ava gasped. The teeth buzzed across her scalp, severing thick blonde hair at the root. Her braid, her crown of glory, fell away. Strands tumbled over her shoulders, collecting on the cape like golden feathers. She felt exposed, naked, alive. He moved carefully, section by section, stripping her long hair down to millimeters. The clippers glided across her head, and she felt every pass, every vibration as a declaration of freedom. Her ears were revealed, the nape of her neck once hidden, now bare. She didn't dare speak. She imagined the floor covered in her golden locks. The cape must be buried under it, and she couldn't see any of it. Leo moved to smaller trimmers, outlining her ears and smoothing her hairline. Then came the unmistakable press of shaving foam. She let out a soft sigh as he massaged the warm cream into her scalp, fingers working tenderly. Then the cool scrape of a razor, slow, deliberate. He wiped the blade on a towel, then resumed. Stroke after stroke, he shaved her completely smooth. He went over her entire scalp twice, ensuring not a trace of stubble remained. And then, she felt cream being spread on her eyebrows. Ava gasped again. Really? Leo paused. Say the word, and I stop. Her voice was barely audible. No, I want this. One slow stroke over her right brow, then the left. A hot towel wiped away the remnants. She imagined her face expressionless, alien, perfect. Then more cream. Her face, he was shaving her face. Cheeks, chin, jaw, lip. Each stroke made her feel more ethereal, as if he was sculpting her into marble. The final rinse was heavenly. Warm water cascaded over her scalp. He massaged shampoo into her bare head as if it were velvet. Her eyes still covered, she let out a soft whimper of pleasure. He dried her gently, then helped her sit back upright. The plastic shoulder cape was unsnapped and folded away. Then he unfastened the green PVC cape and peeled it back slowly. Finally, he removed the neck strip. Are you ready to see her? He asked. She nodded. The blindfold came off. The mirror didn't lie. Ava gasped, both hands flying to her head. Smooth, glossy, bare. Her scalp shone under the lights like porcelain. Her face looked otherworldly without eyebrows or baby hairs. Her blue eyes were enormous, vivid, hypnotic. She looked like a goddess from a futuristic dream. Is that me? She whispered. Yes, Leo said softly behind her. Tears welled in her eyes, but not from sadness. She couldn't stop touching her head, feeling every ridge, every perfect curve. I love it. You're glowing, Leo said, genuine warmth in his eyes. She turned and faced him. You did this. You brought her out. You trusted me. Her eyes searched his. Would you go out with me? He blinked. Because I shaved your entire head? She smiled. No, because this haircut showed me who I really am, and I want to know who you really are too. He smiled. Then, yes. Weeks later. Their first date was electric. She wore earrings and red lipstick, her bald head shining under the cafe lights. People turned to stare, but she didn't care. She was radiant. Leo couldn't stop looking at her. She shaved daily now. Her skin glowed from it. Sometimes he came over just to help her with it, massaging foam over her scalp, carefully shaving every inch, kissing her forehead when finished. They laughed. They fell in love. Ava didn't grow her hair back. Instead, she dyed her scalp pastel pink for fun, then silver, then left it bare again, because she didn't need the hair anymore. Not to feel beautiful, not to feel like herself. And every time she passed a mirror, she saw not a girl trying to control life, but a woman who had finally let go and found everything.